Alright, back to work. There's a little bug in my area. Alright, so did a little off-camera work. Pick. Nope. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Is that Pokemon out right now? Alright, hold on. I got kind of a little sidetracked. It's okay, we can do some work at the moment here. Pick this. You know, we gotta add the support columns. Perfect. Is there meltings around? Oh, but there's Oshawotts and Drillburs, so actual good stuff. Did we? Okay, that must be glass the whole way. So yeah, so I got some off-camera stuff. I got, ooh, hold on. Block manipulation, rock, right there. We need to patch that hole. People don't need to know that there's a massive volcano above them. Oh my god, seriously bro, this Oshawott won't get in the ball. Stalls, scenery. Go with a rock there. Let's go with a different rock there. And then let's go with a really big rock here. Rotate it like that. Perfect. And then we'll go with another big rock here. Another one there. One here. Go with one there. We'll go with a gigantic rock there. Another gigantic one there. Terrain. Block manipulation, and I want to have the inside of the wall, you know, kind of come out here. Really give us some level to work with here. Scenery. Try to add a couple rocks there. Maybe a couple rocks here, you know, kind of scatter it. So yeah, scatter these. I'll go with one of these big rocks back up here. And then maybe a crystal or two kind of hidden through here. Then we'll do a tree stump, some little itty bitsy dynamite here. Kind of hide that up there. With a nice little cauldron, maybe a box, maybe us kind of just standing there. Maybe a wagon kind of broke down might look kind of cool. Maybe just a regular pot. Maybe do like a skeleton there. And a pile of bones kind of just hidden through here. Maybe we do a lot. Maybe just a random skull. Kind of wherever I can put a skull, we'll place down a skull. Yeah, just like that. You know, give this place some spooky, eerie vibes here. Scenery, props. Maybe it would be in props for like some lighting here. Roofs and ceiling? No, that wouldn't be it. Torch. That would fit with pretty much what this area is about. And can I change this to orange? There we go. So that's how people get their lights to look like. Interesting, I see. Oh yeah, look at that. Now that looks really good. I'll go with a little security camera, just kind of like right here. You know, one that just kind of looks a little convincing here. Maybe a couple spider webs on the ceiling. You know, really make this area kind of like a vibe. Maybe we'll throw in like a dead log kind of in here. Just like that. I think that would actually look really good. And then pick the light here. Rides, paths, scenery. Others, no props. Maybe we do a wooden crate like that. And like a tinier one on top. Maybe we do kind of a treasure chest like poking out like that. Well, like that, and then maybe just an empty bucket, just like that. Perfect. This is this is pretty cool now. I do actually like that. So this guy, sorry, you're the first ride to come down here. Fortunately, you're gonna have to go bye-bye. I will miss this ride though, because it was the one that started it all. Okay, now what ride am I gonna be able to fit down here? Can I fit like a freaking Ferris wheel? Oh no, we can't. We could fit the smaller Ferris wheel down here though. Oh my god, wait, we actually can. So we'll go exit here. And Q paths, brick. Open her up. And then are we able to fit the gravity ride down here? My god, we low-key kind of are. Put that right there. Entrance here. Exit here. Paths. Q paths. Q paths, brick. Let's go there. Go ahead and pick that. And we'll go right here. Destroy all these. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Pick. Destroy this. Terrain. Paint terrain. Rock, 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 rock. I'll go ahead and I'll add a bunch, but we want to do manipulation, remove air. We'll go one there, stall there, and a stall there. Paint terrain, rock. Block manipulation, rock. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Boom. Stalls. Let's do a drink stall. Okay, terrain. Block manipulation, remove air. Boom, boom. Apparently need 3 wide for a stall. Drink stand. Fries. Pizza, refreshment, terrain. Open up. Perfect. Rotate these. Throw down ice cream. Other stalls. Throw down a hat stall here. Throw down a bathroom here. Terrain. block manipulation, rock. Perfect. We'll go here, and then we gotta go to paint terrain, rock. Perfect. And then this will pretty much all go bye-bye. So we don't want this anymore. I'll probably keep some of them, but all these low ones need to go. Oh. Scenery. Let's do a flower bed. And then apparently people are complaining about the price of soft drinks. Let's lower this to 8. Set all soft drinks that price. What are our guests thinking? Down for a while. You may have just gotten on the ride. Okay. I mean, we're still working on it. Has this served anybody? No one? Really? You tell me not a single person who's walked down here has wanted to go on the ride? I mean, it's looking pretty good down here so far, I guess. Scenery, others. No, or was it in props? I think it was in props. Whole light orb. This will be taken offline here. Let's go and pre-prep the cleaning process. We made freaking huge amounts of money with this thing. It's unreal. Perfect. I mean, this is pretty much an evil way we made money. And by made money, I mean we made a lot of it. Let's go ahead, patch up some holes. I mean, I just want to mainly work on this area. We'll finish out the rest of the basement later, but this, how much money do we make? 14 grand just from this little coaster. We will not allow this price gouging anymore. Cleaned up, boom. Delete all of these here. This little drop. I mean, do I really want it? I mean, let's see. What else can we put here? Probably can't do the frisbee. Can't fit in the roto job. Can we do this jumper thingy? That looks like an up. Looks like something we'll do later. Launch free fall. Can this fit in here? Assuming not, no. Yeah, maybe I think a bumper cars might go hard, like right here. Entrance and an exit. Rides. I think we just genuinely just kind of need to close this guy down, delete it. And then we delete this. And now we're going to be able to put something here. What do I want to do? That's the question. Carousel? I mean, I could. Oh, they need trash cans here. Pass. Trash cans. Pick this, then we'll go boom boom. Queue paths. Open up this guy. Open up this guy. Shut down that, and then we'll clean this up, and then that's gonna be all the time I have for. And we're probably just gonna have to go put in the lights and kind of clean this area up a little bit. lanterns. And I think this is where we'll have a lot of seats here. Throw out a bench or two right here. Perfect. And then finally, we'll just kind of fence off the rest of it. It's not what I want. There you go, that'll kind of clean it up a bit. Pick. Take a peek now at this area. I mean, hold on one second. All right, so like, obviously the rest of it needs to be cleaned up a great deal, you know, but you know, this is what it looks like from the outside. You can kind of see some of the orange poking through, so we might need to do something about that, or at least like add like a lantern there to make it realistic. Are you kidding me? That just ruined the whole vibe. All right, so first person mode. Okay, you know, you walk through here and then boom, you look to your right. Stay at the Castle Inn. That looks pretty good. We might have to go stay there, you know. That kind of looks realistic, you know. We might have to add some more. Come down over here. And it looks pretty good. Bunch of shops. A couple restaurants. Okay. Then you kind of come up here. Boom, you're greeted to the outside. This is going to be where more rides are going to be. But then you come back inside. Come up here. You come to the monorail, which we are going to go and... This might be perfect timing. But we'll go and take a look at the monorail later. But then you kind of come over here. And this is the Death Go-Karts. We'll come up with a better name. But, ooh, does this look good, though? Oh, yeah, this looks good. This looks fun. Yeah, and then you kind of come through here. And then, boom, you take a left. You're greeted by the rest of the park. Let's just say you want to go down here. I mean, maybe if we do, like... No, because you can just go around. Kind of go to the Ferris wheel there, which... Come on, dude. It's got to have people in and out. Okay, good. It's made some money. I was going to be like, some people have got to have gone on it by now. Someone just went on it now. And then you kind of walk down here. And then, boom, you're greeted to the rest of the park. Bumper cars, too, and everything. And then there's that ride. And you know what? I want to go take a look at two perspectives. We're going to go take a look at the monorail. And then we're going to go take a look at that ride there. Before we hop off. Because those rides have changed the most... good like couple $100,000 in decorations just put in. Probably $1 million in decoration put in recently. Kind of come up here. Take a left. What does the view look like now? Oh yeah. Like imagine having your room here, you know, you sleep, you wake up, you walk down here, and then boom, you're greeted to the rest of the park. Or at least the indoor variant. This is kind of dope. Or you stay in this room, where you walk out and then you greet with the rest of the park. And you kind of come through here, you got the crystal poking through. And then boom, you're on the defensive. You can go down to the cellar to grab some brains. And come through here, boom, you're taking fire at the water park. I think it looks really good. Oh, speak of the devil, our ride is here. Looks like we're getting... Oh my, we are getting a lot more people in. I think the queue lines are really helping. Kind of funny how we have 2 unfinished roller coasters on the other side of the map. Really need to finish those soon, but we gotta finish up the right side of the map. What? What the hecky? Build at speed and then go up. And lower. You know, you're just kind of building up the mine stuff and then... Boom. Take the plunge into the mine. You got the crystals, and then boom. Oh yeah, and then boom coming out. Dude, I love this part coming out. That part coming out of the mine is so cool. Like, why does it do this? Closed. Build entrance. Seriously. Like, that one's missing it too now. Like, what the heck? Alright, now that has it, let's just open it up. Maybe it has an issue whenever we add stuff. Oh. Oh wow, look at the go-karts, dude. That's actually so cool. Still have yet to really see inside there, but that's fine. So coming in through here, wow. Can't really see anything. But it looks a lot better in here. Alright, well, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.